Hotep, I am the Amen Osiris, the one and only undisputed God of law. We are www.deceptionstoppers.com, America's only child support education service. I am not a lawyer. This is not a law firm. We don't advocate that you don't support your human offspring. We simply advocate you made them in private, take care of them in private. And I just received this in an email, and I thought it was funny as fuck. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the child support representative and the child support corporation on blast. Now, listen very carefully. I'm going to read this. It says, Dear, and whoever sent it to me, they blanked it out. You were ordered to appear personally for a hearing on your case as noted below. Number one, it is not your case. The case is against the straw man. All right, this is from the County Superior Court of Sacramento, all right, which is a 45 CFR 75.2 contract, because they're under a 45 CFR 302.34 contract with the executive branch of Department of Human Services. Okay, so number one, it tells you this is a violation of separation of powers. Number two, all right, the executive branch cannot put out a warrant. Because you failed to appear, the judge ordered a warrant of attachment, bench warrant, for your arrest. Bail was set in the amount of $3,500. Number one, how can you pay a bail? There's no money in this country. You can't pay a debt with a debt. As a courtesy to you, all right, we are advising you that the warrant for your arrest is being prepared for the court to forward to the appropriate law enforcement agency. Well, the law enforcement agency is also a 45 CFR 75.2 contractor, because they are under a 45 CFR 302.34 contract. All right, which means they're not a law enforcement agency, they are a contractor. Okay, so should you fail to act, if you contact us within 10 business days of receiving this letter, we can arrange for you to appear in court voluntarily without using the warrant. If you do not contact us within 10 business days, the warrant will be delivered to law enforcement with a request for your immediate arrest. What are they arresting you for? What was the warrant for? Failure to appear? Okay. Failure to appear in an administrative child support hearing is not a warrantable offense. Okay. If you have any questions, please visit Customer Connect. Now, let me ask you a question. Just imagine you're shopping at Walmart and you go out the door, and you know they got their little employees there that check your receipt and check your goods. And the employee says, well, sir, we got a small problem. You're like, well, what's the problem? Walmart policy requires you, all of our customers, all right, to spend a minimum of $500. You only spend $150. So you cannot leave until you spend an additional $350, or a family member can come down and do it. You can combine your receipts. What's going to happen to that Walmart employee? You're probably going to crack him in his head. All right. Child support is a business. Okay. You can sue corporations. All right. And let me explain something to you about this judge and the court. Check this out. Okay. When you're dealing with child support, you're not dealing with local agencies. You're dealing with a foreign entity. Now, that judge took an oath of office. 8 U.S.C. 1481. Loss of nationality by native born or naturalized citizen. What is a citizen? A citizen is a corporation. Voluntary action, burden of proof, presumptions. A person who is a national of the United States, whereby birth or naturalized, shall lose his nationality by voluntarily performing any of the following acts with the intention of relinquishing United States nationality. 2, taking an oath or making affirmation or other formal declaration of allegiance to a foreign state or political subdivision thereof, having attained the age of 18. Is the United States, Corpus Juris Secundum 883, I believe it is a foreign corporation with respect to the state. So therefore, that judge is operating as a foreigner, all right, and a foreign political subdivision, because United States Congress are the ones who threw out child support. Okay, so this applies to the clerk of court, the judge, the sheriff, prosecutor, district attorney, 4D attorneys, and private attorneys. All right, they are foreigners. All right, and if you look up the word foreign, okay, and let's see here, if I got it down here, I ain't gonna hold you long. If you look up the word foreign, there it is foreign, belonging to another nation or country, belonging or attached to another jurisdiction. That means they do not have jurisdiction to put a warrant. Made, done, or rendered in another state or jurisdiction. Subject to another jurisdiction, operating or solvable in another territory. Extrinsic, outside, extraordinary. Okay? So it is outside the jurisdiction of the state. All right, and look, as to foreign, look, administrator. All right, the judge is an administrator. Okay, they gave you a bill of exchange, and the child support case is done in commerce by a corporation with a foreign county. Okay, and the document is foreign. All right, the judgment is foreign. The plea and the minister is foreign. I'm the Amen Osiris. If you're getting bullshit like this in the mail, all right, give us a holler and we'll show you how to dispatch this extremely quick. What makes this warrant void is because it says customer connect. If Walmart can't put a warrant out on you, neither can the 4D agency because it is a foreign corporation, all right, and this judge is an agent of a foreign principal, okay? The OCSC is that they run the national child support. Under that contract, that judge actually works for a foreign principal. This warrant is bogus. Now, don't get it twisted. All right, if it goes to the right hands and they pull you over, they will snatch you out of that car. All right, but I'm just letting you know if you want to respond to this. Okay. Well, number one, I ain't your customer. Number two, when can a business put a customer in jail for not showing up at its place of business? I'm the Amen Osiris. We are DeceptionStoppers.com. Stop by. If you're tired of the bullshit, all right, be careful of them Section 8 welfare gurus on YouTube trying to sell you services, and they're getting benefits from the same federal corporation that is fucking you over. Hotep.